Another Nepal game and another classic match of cricket. Maybe not quite as dramatic as the two Scotland games that ended in 1 win and 1 defeat, but somehow Nepal have turned it all around on a day of real controversy after penalty runs and a little bit of everything. I've got some immediate reaction from one of the stars of the show, a man on his ODI debut today, Nandan Yadav. Firstly, many congratulations. What a day for you. What does that mean for you to debut in ODI cricket for your country?
It's fantastic for us to win the game and getting 6 points in from here, and obviously when you debut for Nepal, it's always feel like great. And yeah, I left so many things for this debut, and yeah, I'm debuting it, and it was really fantastic for me as well, and team for as well.
Such a special day. Let me ask you about your bowling, starting with the new ball and then further on in the death. You like to bowl at all the different areas of the innings.
Obviously, whenever team needs me, I am ready to bowl. So with the new ball, or the death over, or the middle over, I'm ready for everything.
Learning from someone like Karan KC, all he's done for the country, must be great bowling in tandem with him.
Always. Learning from Sompal Dai, Karan KC, and all the legends who have already played for Nepal. So yeah, the learning part is always going on. Yeah, so learning great, I think.
What about the spinners? They really kind of applied the brakes, didn't they? And they kind of gave you that platform to come in and then take those wickets at the death.
Really hard stuff for the spinners like the Sandy, Lalit, even Kushal Bhurtel. He has done the great work. In middle over, he was like fantastic. Every spinner is on the point, and they are hitting the sports really well. So that's why we got a chance to defend the runs in the death over.
Can I ask you about your personal journey? You heard that lovely story about your mother who had such a role, didn't she, in making sure you didn't go back to Australia. You came home for the Nepal Premier League. You really impressed there. You bowled with pace. And was she the one? Was she the real driving factor who said you have to stay and commit your future to Nepal and the national team?
It's a long story. You already heard in Kantipur, I think. So that is fact. I was returning back to Australia after my NPL, and my mom, my family, and I spoke lots of my close one, and they all suggested me to stay back in Nepal. And I also wanted to stay back in Nepal to play from Nepal, because it's like playing for Nepal is like greater than everything else. So yeah.
Nothing quite like it. It's the greatest honour there can be. Mums are always right as well, so you've definitely done the right thing. Can you believe what's happened today? An ODI debut, a win, and a day you'll never forget.
Never forget this movement. I think my family is going to be never forget this movement as well. I'm really proud of them, and they should be really proud for me as well, because they all are watching in home, and they must be feeling proud of.
I think everyone involved in Nepali cricket is very glad you made that decision. I want to congratulate you, wish you all the best. Go and chat to the rest of the press.
Yeah, thank you.
That is Nandan Yadav, one of the stars of the show today. It's going to wrap up what's been another remarkable day. They've played 4 games here in this tour. They've somehow won 3 of them. 2 unbelievable matches today, and indeed that game against Scotland, 1 more comfortable against the Netherlands. Some fans will say they should have won all 4, but ultimately 6 points from 8 for Nepal is a marvellous effort. For the Netherlands, they really have a lot to think about. They've now lost 4 consecutive games in this incredibly competitive league. It doesn't get any tougher or more interesting than ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2, and I cannot wait to be there for the very next series. Remember, tomorrow I'll have a little bit of a personal announcement. I'll bring that out to you on my social media channels, if not Wednesday, maybe Thursday. But for Nepal, what a fantastic series. On to the T20s for them, and indeed, as Paris Kadka said earlier in the day, that journey and that sole focus now on qualifying for the T20 World Cup again. I want to thank you so much for all the messages and for tuning into ICC TV, and I've really enjoyed your company, and indeed Mel Farrell's as well. From me, Andrew Leonard, it's bye for now. Dandavad.